What is going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? No, I want to match a Toshin. I can't be this greedy this time. Every time they add a new map, I'm like, I have to play that as my first map, but I mean, there's like 6 maps now, so the chances of us getting Toshin is small. Oh, Toshin. Everyone better vote for it. That's what I'm saying. How's everyone doing, though? We are back to playing more Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I have really don't think I've streamed this much of a beta ever. This is the most I've streamed a beta, which is a good thing. That means the beta is good. That means it's really fun, and it has been. So I'm having the time of my life with it. We need you in Verdansk. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do need to be there. Okay. Oh, and by the way, they did extend the beta. They extended it to the 9th, I believe. So we have another, what, like 3 days of the beta? Or no, another day of the beta, but in total, another, what do you call it? In total, there's another 3 days left. That's what I was trying to get out. Also, Season 6 of Black Ops 6 was confirmed to be releasing on October 9th. So we're just getting a lot of shit this week for Call of Duty, and it's kind of overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie.
The guild reclaimed the lead.
Okay. This is my first time playing this map. I have absolutely no idea how it's gonna play.
We got the advantage. Now we have to...
I'm assuming it's 3-laned. I mean, the one thing about doing 3-lane maps is like your main thing is it's pretty easy to learn them. Whereas I feel like when we start getting crazy with the maps, with the map layouts, it takes like forever to learn them. I don't know, how you guys feeling about this map so far? For whoever has played this map, how do you feel about it? Because visually, I think it's the most interesting map in the game so far. In the beta at least, but is it going to be the best map, like, gameplay-wise? Who knows?
Enemy UAV detected.
Because I'm not going to lie. Oh, shit. Call of Duty has had a history of really damn good-looking maps that don't play well. Like, trust me. That's happened a lot. Think right now. Piccadilly, gorgeous map. Plays like booty cheeks. Miami from Cold War. I wouldn't say plays like booty cheeks, but it's definitely not. It's definitely one of the weaker maps in that game. Can't think of any other maps off the top of my head, but there's definitely others that look good and just play like booty. So, you know, it's entirely possible this could be one of those, but I don't know. I feel like it's probably going to be good. I don't know. It's hard to say. It is an interesting map because although it's, I guess, technically 3-laned, it kind of feels more 2-laned. Yeah, like, look. I'm doing terrible right now, by the way. Look at this. It kind of looks...
Enemy on foot.
I mean, I guess one of the lanes is really tiny. I guess that's the thing, but... I don't know. Dude, some of these dudes I get in lobbies with, man. XpertFusion might be my top 3 human of all time. That is not even close to possible. But I appreciate it. I've been pretty good today. Oh my god. I've been pretty good today. Just did some other work for the other channel. I've been spending the whole day doing that. Because I was waiting for this map to drop. And when it didn't drop at 1, I was like, oh, I guess it's just not dropping today. And then they dropped it at like 3 or 4 p.m. or something. Like, it's a weird time to do an update, but... I guess that's why they extended the beta a day. They probably said, oh, we were too late to add this map, so guess we gotta extend the beta. And, yeah. Now we're here. I was also expecting maybe a Season 6 for Black Ops 6 reveal, like a trailer or something. Or like a tease, roadmap, something. And, there was nothing. So I guess it's gonna be tomorrow, probably. Well, okay, there wasn't nothing, actually, because the PlayStation, like, cover art or whatever for it did leak, so... We do know that Predator is going to be joining Black Ops 6. That's going to be the collab they do for the Haunting event. Which, I'm all for that collab, don't get me wrong. I think the Predator is really cool of a character. But I kind of hope there's like another like horror collab that they do, because even though Predator is technically horror, I wouldn't say it's like what you think of when you think of horror. Like, I feel like he's more of a sci-fi character than a horror character. It's sci-fi horror, sure, but like, I think it fits more in the realm of sci-fi. He wouldn't have been my choice for The Haunting. I feel like he could have been for any season, really, you know? But, so I hope they do like one other collab, like Freddy Krueger or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we're getting cooked. We are getting so cooked in this lobby. They need to have the MP40 on the wall at the diner or something. M14 Olympia not carrying forward to zombies is just hilarious. So here's the thing. This is what I think they should do. I'll let you guys know what I should do and what I think they're actually going to do. Because, unfortunately, what I want them to do is probably not going to happen, because I feel like Call of Duty is so addicted to structure nowadays. I wouldn't say completely, but so much so to the point where, like, they barely break outside the mold of that structure. At least not as much as what they used to do. So what I personally think they should do is only carry forward some guns. I do not need to see the freaking Tanto SMG from Black Ops 6 carry forward. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I don't need that, right? So just carry forward the ones that are like iconic Black Ops weapons, like the Olympia, like the M14, like the MP40, PPSH. Like, carry forward those, but don't just carry forward them across the entire game. Instead, make them map specific. And the way you'd have to do that is you'd have to make it so they're not loadout weapons, which people might be pissed about, but you know what? Who cares? Because at the end of the day, you're not using them to grind them. You've already grinded them in Black Ops 6. At least I would assume people aren't using them for that. So I think it would be nice to use them as map unique content, and would give maps more... Jesus, this is probably the worst lobby I've been into in a long time. And this is definitely not the skill-based matchmaking playlist, so I think I'm just getting cooked. So yeah, map unique. And the reason I think it'd be cool is because Black Ops 2 did this. I don't know if you guys remember Black Ops 2. There was a lot of guns from Black Ops 1 that carried forward into Black Ops 2 zombies, but they were map unique. Like the AK-47 was only on Maw of the Dead. They brought back the Galil, but it was only on, I think, the Victus maps. They brought over the MP5. Again, it was only on a few maps. Like, they don't just shove every gun on every map. They specifically planted them in positions and maps that made sense. And so I would love to see them do that again. I definitely don't want to see an overstuffed box. That would suck beyond... That would be awful. An overstuffed box? No, no, no. I do not want every BO6 gun in the box. If they do some sort of thing where it's like, okay, you can use any BO6 gun, but it has to be through loadouts, I still wouldn't love that personally. But it would definitely be it'd be less of a problem, especially because I'm only going to play Cursed anyways. But I think the whole map unique gun thing would be a lot cooler. You could have them, so some of them in the box, some of them on the wall, whatever. It just gives the maps more flavor, you know? This map is so beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely the best looking map in the game. So far, honestly, I can't get a feel for it whatsoever. Like, I'm trying, but it kind of feels all over the place. And I don't know if it's just, you know, the first game on, you're going to be a little shitty, but, or it's just the layout is strange. I don't know. I'm trying to get a feel for it. I hope this doesn't turn out to be my least favorite map. That would be so sad. But it's a little weird right now. Nice. Did they say BO6 Season 6 gums won't be in BO7? No, all the gums that come to BO6 should be in BO7, I think. Season 6 isn't next week. It's literally in 3 days. It's literally in 3 days. It's gonna be a crazy week. I don't know why they planned it that way. Honestly, I don't understand. Why would they plan their beta to drop the same week as the season? I don't know. I was hoping the Resident Evil collab was true. Imagine playing as Mr. X or something. Yeah, I heard about that, but I guess, yeah, it wasn't true. I don't know.
Next patient.
But yeah, I do like in terms of operators as well. I think I would be okay with them carrying forward some of the operators to BO7. Like, I mean, look, I've always said this. The only issue with the operators for me was the cartoon skins. I thought those were too far, but everything else I really didn't care about. Like, I didn't care about the whatever you call it skins. I don't know, the what was it? Like, okay, no, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they weren't necessarily cartoon, but they were still, I think, too far as well. But like Squid Game, didn't care about those. I was fine with those. So I wouldn't mind those carrying forward into zombies or something like that. I think they could manage it and it could work. I don't know. I'm not really like, I don't have a strong opinion in one direction. Now, if they were to add like a Freddy Krueger skin, you'd be hearing me being like, please let it carry forward, because then I would be like, okay, I want to use that in BO7. But, you know, it just kind of depends. Oh, I totally forgot. I changed all my attachments because I started using perk greed, which that means all my guns are going to be not nearly as good as they were before. Let me just use this some more then for now. I'll adjust the attachments later. Yeah, I think this is, oh, definitely one of my favorite maps. Oh my god, holy shit. All right. The RPD was in zombies for some reason. Oh yeah. Well, a lot of those guns, the reason they carried them forward from Black Ops 1 wasn't even because like they wanted to. It was because they were in campaign. They were in the BO2 campaign, because BO2 had a lot of BO1 guns from the Black Ops 1 section of the campaign, or like the, you know, the past missions or whatever. So it made sense why they would do that in that game, but I don't know. I think it would be a cool callback to do that in this game, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, Olympia is on Ashes of the Dam, but it's not on the other maps. Like, that'd be cool. I'm telling you, map unique stuff is what we need more of. And even if that means guns, then fuck yeah, let's do it.
Activity.
These dudes sit in the back of the map. I can't even blame them. They were being hunted by HKDs. Of course they were gonna hide back there.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
I don't know, the more I play this map, the more I'm like, it could end up being one of my favorites, but I don't know. I think Imprint is still my favorite. Oh shit, someone's behind us. Someone's behind us.
Get me eyes in the sky.
Enemy.
Oh my god, oh!
That's 5.
This map is like a smaller, oh my god, it's like a smaller version of Frequency from BO4. Rip our beloved ABR, FAR, PPSH. Yeah, you're naming off the guns pretty much that I think would fit decently well in this game. Pretty much like any of the non, like, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like the ones that are like pretty iconic, that the ones that I think should probably come over to BO7. But it really depends how they do it. I don't know. I'm not really like, I don't need it necessarily, but it could be nice. I'm glad they didn't do it fully though. Like, I'm always going to be glad they didn't do carry forward for multiplayer, like with the guns and stuff. I would have hated seeing the Black Ops 6 guns in BO7 multiplayer. Especially because, I mean, here's the most important thing that I feel like people don't really keep in mind. Like, again, I was fine with carry forward in MW3 the way it was done. Oh no! Oh! But here's the thing, even MW3 did carry forward in a way to where the MW2 guns kind of sucked until they buffed them like seasons ahead, like seasons later, you know? So you weren't really gonna compete well with those guns anyways, which makes you wonder what was even the point. But I'm not mad they did it, because it ended up good in the end where they eventually buffed them, but they were so bad when the game first came out, it was like there was no reason to use them.
Clear.
Every time you say you're gonna play Cursed, I just imagine it being absolute trash. You know what? That's entirely possible. That is true. I keep saying that, but if they end up doing some weird shit with the mode that makes it just not fun, then then we're cooked. It's going to be a cooked year, I'll tell you that much. I can't even tell you how much for zombies, not for multiplayer. Again, they're very separate. Because multiplayer I'm already pretty happy with. Like, I feel like this is going to be pretty damn good no matter what. Zombies, though, if curse mode isn't good, I do think it's going to be a very boring year for me. I'll still play all the maps. I'm still going to probably enjoy it to an extent. But, like, that would just, you know, really hurt if that mode is just cheeks. It'll definitely take away a lot of the replayability, that's for sure. Because, I mean, even BO6, the way I played BO6 was I either played for the sake of a new map drops, I do the Easter egg, make my videos on it, right? And then I basically stop playing it, unless there's like an event that I want to grind or something, and then I just grind the event or whatever. And, I mean, I didn't do all the events necessarily, but I did some of them. And so that's basically how I played that game. And it's a miracle that I got to fucking Prestige Master like that. I still don't know how, because I feel like I didn't play the game that much, but somehow that's enough to get Prestige Master. I guess I played a lot for like the zombies tournament and stuff, but regardless, what was I saying? Oh, like I don't want to play like that this year though. Like I want the game to be in a position where I play just for the sake of playing. You know, I don't want to just play because, oh, I want to do this grind, or oh, I want to play for the new Easter egg that just released like a day ago. I want to play because I just want to have fun, and I feel like BO6 didn't really do that for me. And I think a large part of it was obviously the mechanics. It wasn't even the maps necessarily, it was just the mechanics. Partially the maps, I guess, but... Oh, damn, it takes a while to switch guns. Holy shit.
Miss Kagan, we'll be very pleased with your work today.
That should keep them off our backs for a while.
They said the pre-order Gobblegum pack doesn't include Season 6 Gobblegums. Oh, yeah, because they don't exist. Yeah, okay. I'll be very surprised if one of the relics is classic point system. That seems more complex than moving ammo station rarities. Oh, Ghost, they already confirmed classic point system is gonna be in that mode, but it's not gonna be a relic though. It's actually gonna be like a default part of the mode. As far as I'm aware, their descriptions of cursed mode have been ridiculously vague to the point where I can't even tell you what the mode is actually like, but I'm pretty positive. Oh, did Charlie Intel tweet something official about? Oh no, they just tweeted the same thing we already saw. Yeah, the Predator thing. What was I gonna say? Ooh, imprint. Fuck yeah, let's do that. I should probably mess around with some of these guns as well, because yeah, I don't know what the best attachments would be. This might be a game where Gunfighter is better than Perk Read. Choking on water. Oh god. Oh my god. What is that? Has that ever happened to you guys? You just choke on, like, I think it was the water that I drank. I don't know. Or maybe it was air that I was choking. I don't know. I think we should have gotten an MW 2019 type of COD, but way better game design, streaks, maps, customization, and mood like zombies. But with aliens instead, and new Warzone map would give Battlefield 6 a run. I mean, that sounds like Modern Warfare 4 next year, just without the aliens. Well, look, I've said this many times. I think Modern Warfare 4 will probably be a pretty good game when it comes to... Oh, dude, I don't like these iron sights. Ew. I'm not a fan of these iron sights. I think Battlefield, or Modern Warfare 4 is going to be a pretty good game when it comes to the core mechanics and stuff, and like, not the core mechanics, the like what it's trying to be. I think it's going to be a very polished version of that, but I don't think it's going to be anything that I'm going to like. Just based off of Infinity Ward's track record, I just don't see myself loving that game, especially if there's a really fast time to kill. You bet your ass I'm not going to care about it, right? But, okay, that's not true. I'll care about it. I'm going to play it for sure, but I'm just not going to like... I already know my expectations are going to be pretty low if that's the case. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope they surprise the hell out of me. I don't know. I mean, really, all they have to do on the time to kill front is just give us a slow time to kill mode. Like, I don't know why they don't do that. To me, it really seems like a no-brainer. If you want the game to be a slow time to kill, like let's say like BO4 or something, then add in a fast time to kill mode for fans who prefer that. And if you want your game to be a faster time to kill game, add a slow time to kill mode for fans who prefer that. Doesn't that like just give everyone what they want, so at least someone's happy out there? Like, I feel like that's a no-brainer. As long as that's like a permanent mode that's always in the game, even if the game isn't designed around it, who the fuck cares? Because Vanguard, for example, cannot believe they only have this mode in the game for 2 weeks. Like, I don't know why they didn't just leave it in. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter nowadays because you wouldn't find a lobby on it, but I don't know why they removed it. It was called Overclock, and it had slow time to kill, right? The game was not designed around that at all, so it definitely had its issues, right? It had its problems, but it was better than nothing. I had fun with it. I had so much fun with it. It was the most fun I had playing Vanguard. So, like, if Infinity Ward did that, they would win a lot of, like, people over, because it'd be like, oh, you don't like this really super lightning fast time to kill? Well, here's a mode for you. You could just play this. Perfect. Even COD Ghosts added a slow time to kill mode, and it was pretty fun. I just don't remember playing it that much, though, because at the time, I didn't care as much about time to kill. I feel like time to kill was a thing I started to become obsessed by once we got to, like, BO3 Infinite Warfare. Like, I started caring more about it then, but I guess I didn't really care about it all the way back during Ghosts. The HKDs are so good because they do the work for me while I run around. Yeah, HKDs are really, really solid. They're probably just as good as the wraps, to be honest. Which I am so happy that we finally have a game with score streaks that are, like, really damn good. Because we haven't had that in, honestly, a long time. I mean, MW3 had a few really good streaks, I would say. And they had streak looping, so that was pretty cool. How long are you going to be streaming today? Probably 2 hours, maybe a little less. I know someone's going to ask me to play zombies, but I'm going to be honest, I don't want to play zombies. I don't care about it right now. I don't know why. I guess I do know why. And I might make a video on this. I don't know if you guys have some thoughts about this that you want to share that we can talk about, but I think the zombies beta in a lot of ways was kind of pointless. And I don't mean it was like fully pointless because, yeah, there's some use to it, obviously. There's going to be like certain like base level things that they can work out and test, and it gave us a general idea of what the standard version of the game is going to be like. But in the end, I really think it was pointless because, first of all, they restricted so much to the point where the game isn't even going to feel close to that. Like, removing augments from us just makes the game feel like, again, nothing like it's what it's going to feel like on launch anyways. So how can we really give proper feedback on the mode if it doesn't even play like what it's going to play like anyways? You know, so that's already pretty weird. They didn't add anything new throughout the DLC to it as well. So, like, if you know, new score streaks and stuff, nothing. They didn't put anything new in the crafting bench. They didn't put anything new anywhere, really. So, that also means there's really not much else to talk about with it. There's no curse mode, so we can't talk about, you know, we can't give feedback on what curse mode is like. There's really no feedback to give. It's just survival. I said a few things in my video. I was like, oh, you know, I'm not happy that it's very similar to BO6, but what can you do? Even the HUD themes, like, I guess they don't have the HUD themes ready, but even if those were available, it'd be nice to, like, give feedback on that. There's just not much to give feedback zombies-wise. I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, in that position where I don't really know what else to say about it. And I honestly, like, I'm not saying they shouldn't have done the zombies beta, but I think what they should have done instead is literally just let us play curse mode. Like, that's it. Just show us what curse mode is going to be like by default, and let us play that on the survival map. You don't have to give us relics or any of that. You don't have to tell us how to get relics. None of that, right? Just classic point system, no loadout, no minimap, whatever else that mode has. Maybe no rarities as well. I don't know what that mode is going to have entirely. Let us play that, and then we can give feedback on that. I think that would be a lot more beneficial. And maybe that cursed mode could have came with the open beta update. So, like, we had a few days with the standard version, and then they're like, oh, now we're dropping curse mode on you guys. Like, that would have been great. That would have been a great thing to test out, and we would have given enough feedback so curse mode could be as good as it possibly can be at launch, right? But the way it is now, it's like, I don't know, man. There's really not much to say. Which is why I haven't streamed it more than that one time, because I'm just like, there's nothing to do. I guess I could just sit there and shoot zombies, but I genuinely feel like the modern mechanics are only fun if you have grinds. And, like, there's nothing to grind for, so I'm like, well, I don't know. What's the point of playing? I don't know. But, yeah, it's subjective, though. There are people who are going to find it fun regardless, and that's totally fine. Like, I'm glad you can find it fun. I think it needs more. I think if we had curse mode, though, I think I would have found more fun in it, personally. Yeah, I gotta find better attachments on these guns because I'm not gonna lie, I am not doing good with them. Ever since I switched to perk greed, I've been getting kind of cooked. And I'm not even using like the best perks because I have to waste a perk on Looper, which is so frustrating that you have to waste a perk on that just to have looping streaks. But it's like, bro, if I go on these streaks, I want to be able to go on them again, so I'm gonna use the perk. But you know, I really think that Looper should be, I'm gonna say maybe even combined with Bankroll. That's probably what I would do if I was in charge. I would just combine those perks and do a score streak focus perk. You get a loop streaks and you start with 150 score right to start. That's all the perk would do. That's all you need. So the perk is not only useful to begin with. Can you not jump up here? Oh, okay. So the perk is useful even if you don't go on all your streaks. You know what I mean? I'm worried that the amount of people who leave lobbies in open mosh pit shows up in their data and doesn't make open mosh pit the standard playlist. That would be a big worry. But here's the thing, like, it is a beta, and at least for me, like, there's no reason to stay in a match other than just to stay in a match, right? Like in the full game, you might stay in the match because you don't want to hurt your win-loss ratio, or maybe you want to get the full match XP. But there's no need for that in a beta, so I do think people are more likely to leave lobbies in a beta. And I hope they're aware of that.
Losing Bravo.
This game on multiplayer feels nothing like BO6, but when I play zombies, suddenly the game feels the exact same. That's exactly what I've been saying. Yeah, it's weird. This feels nothing like BO6, but then I played zombies. I was like, holy shit, I feel like I'm just playing a new BO6 map. I don't know what it is, to be honest, because the movement's the same, right? It's the same, like, application. Like, I don't really know, like, what is making that happen, but I'm not really complaining about multiplayer and zombies feeling different. That's a good thing. But the fact that it just feels like BO6 zombies is not a good thing, though. So, I don't know. There's nothing to do other than high rounding, which for a lot of people, they find boring. Yeah, I'm pretty much in that boat as well. But I at least find high rounding a little fun with classic mechanics. I think it's just a little more interesting. But I don't really find a lot of the modern systems fun high rounding. The only thing about modern systems that I think is really good for high rounding, in my opinion, is the guns being more usable. Like, obviously, back in the day, guns all sucked. Like, you couldn't use anything past, like, round 30. So I do like that about modern zombies, but that's about it. Like, the point system I liked more back then. I liked the general, like, feel of it, the way the zombie AI worked, especially. Like, I love training in, like, BO2. Training is so much fun. But fucking... training in modern zombies, just, I don't know, it's not as fun. Something about it. Something about the AI, and... it's hard to, like, pinpoint exactly what's causing it, though. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my god, how did I miss, like, every shot there? I agree that it was pointless because they didn't even add any of the changes they were going to add. The game will feel completely different on launch. Exactly. It would be like if they did the multiplayer beta and they said, oh, no perks, like, you can't use perks. They'd be like, what's the point? Like, that's not how the game's going to feel like.
Never give up, and it's never in doubt.
Yeah, no curse mode in the beta was disappointing, yeah. Oh yeah, sliding into zombies to knock them down isn't even in it. Is it? I didn't even notice that, to be honest, but I guess that is a good point. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, the whole point of a beta is to give feedback, right? Or it's partially to give feedback, but also partially a marketing tool of, like, try out our game and see if you like it enough to buy it. But I don't think Farm Survival is doing either of those things. I've only seen, honestly, I've seen 90% negativity around survival, Farm Survival. I'm, like, just gonna be honest. It's, especially on, like, TikTok. I made a tweet about it today. It was like a video from XQC. He was saying something about, like, the HUD and how awful it was. And, like, that video, dude, there was comments getting 50,000 likes saying this game looks bad. Like, people hate to hate sometimes. Let's be honest, they do. People, you know, there's a lot of forced hate out there, but regardless, I think this is something you gotta take seriously if you're Treyarch and be like, okay, we need to figure out how to make people not think this looks bad. I see more hype around the multiplayer, to be honest, but I think that's mainly because of the skill-based matchmaking thing. That once they added the mosh pit, dude, people have been so much more positive about multiplayer in this game, which is good to see. It's good to see. But I think zombies needs that too, and I think classic mode would have been that. Dude, fucking putting curse mode in the beta, people would have been like, oh my god, they're actually doing some cool shit. A lot of people don't even know it exists. All those people watching XQC's video, they didn't even know that HUD customization exists. If they didn't know HUD customization exists, of course they're not gonna know cursed mode exists. So, you know, I think they just gotta do a better job of marketing that stuff, that's all.
Team deathmatch.
Looper is dumb as hell, at least it's perk too. Yeah, it's in a perk category that's pretty non-competitive anyways, but I just wish I didn't have to use it regardless, you know? It's just a silly thing in my opinion. I still don't get the point, like I really don't. I've tried to understand it, but I really don't think streak looping causes much more streak spam. I really think it's about the same anyways. Maybe there's a slight difference, but I don't know. Like there's a difference in momentum, I guess, but it's not really like, I just don't agree with it. High rounds aren't very fun without wonder weapons, and the ray guns don't count. Yeah, I don't even think it's that for me though, because like, I don't know. I could go play World War II, Grossed in House. There's no survival. There's no wonder weapons on that. 0 wonder weapons on Grossed in House. I can play that all day because it's just fun. I don't know. It's also way more challenging Grossed in House. Like you will get your titties spanked on that map. That's all I gotta say. It's tough. And I'm not even necessarily saying like there was some challenging moments on Farm Survival. Like it's definitely more challenging than like BO6 and stuff. But the problem is again, it's because there's no augments, and they're just gonna give us augments on launch anyways. So it's like the way the map feels now isn't how it's gonna feel in the full game. I don't know. I just think I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do a whole video on that. I was gonna do a video about it, but like talking about why I think the beta was kind of pointless. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit of lag. Did I accidentally click the skill-based matchmaking playlist? Because honestly, like I'm getting more lag than I'm used to getting in this playlist. There's no way I did.
We have the lead. Maintain current posture.
It wouldn't tell me, right? I don't think so. That's my Wi-Fi is just shitting out. I don't know. I hate it because the farm is too enclosed for the zombie AI they have. Yeah, I wish they would just honestly go back to zombie AI more similar to like the old games. I love like the BO2 zombie AI was so good. I love that. Ah! The way those zombies felt, oof. Oh, it was good. So clean, so crisp. Was scared to change anything to zombies because of how much hate BO4 got. Yeah, but I mean, curse mode isn't really changing. It's a whole new mode. Well, I guess it is changed, but it's a different mode though, so it's not going to take away the standard, I guess. But it is frustrating because, like, again, I think it's a false. I don't know what the right word would be, but it's like I think they are so confident that these modern systems are what is causing zombies to be so popular nowadays, because it objectively is very popular. Like BO6 was very popular, Cold War was very popular, right? But I don't think it's the modern systems causing it. Like, at least not every modern system. Sure, some of them are causing it, but every single system, no. You don't need the new point system for it to be popular. You don't need rarities for it to be popular. Like, these aren't things that are required. There's so many other factors, and I think they're just stuck in this position of like, oh, this worked for us in Cold War, so let's just keep doing it. But I'm telling you, I don't think it's the way to go anymore. I really don't. I think Black Ops 8 will be the one that changes it up pretty significantly. At least I say that now and I hope, but I don't know. Unless curse mode works out really well, then maybe they'll just keep doing like the 2 mode thing, which I guess is possible. But I'm telling you, man, simple HUD by default, they need to do that because there's so many people who are already just turned off by the game, just seeing like any bit of gameplay. Like, I'm getting fucking cooked today. What is going on? Like, oh my God. I gotta do something, man. It's getting rough out here. Maybe it's time to employ my the method I came up with the other day. I said, when you start getting cooked too many lobbies in a row, jump to the skill-based matchmaking playlist, and then jump back in right after once you got tired of the skill-based matchmaking. I think that's actually like such a funny way to play. All right, like, no, Peacekeeper, I don't like this current setup, so let's go to the Razor, I guess.
Our lead has been stolen.
The Razor's really good. I really like this gun. I like this MP a lot, yeah. Honestly, this is high chance it's going to be the best we've had since BO4. I think there's a really good chance of that.
Widen the gap.
Oh, there's a sucker that's going to peek his head over here, isn't he? No? Where the hell did he go? I don't know.
Kagan requesting UAV tasking.
UAV in the sky.
Oh my god, he was literally one shot, bro. What are we doing?
Dropping assault pack.
Logging UAV request.
UAV at 50%.
Grenade up there. Hopefully that kills someone. Got a hit marker. Is there still a guy over there? No. This is a really weird map, honestly. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I knew. I saw him last second. I like this game. This is the only modern COD that I hope to succeed. Yeah, I hope it does well, too. Oh, there was 3 dudes in there. BO2's zombie AI was great, and people forget some zombies would still be walkers in BO2, and it mixes up your training of in a high rounds. Yeah, I like that. I like that the zombies, like, the difficulty was, I think this is the problem, right? And it's hard to say because I don't think there's a problem with more movement, but this is what happened, right? They increased the movement of the characters so significantly that they had to increase the movement of the zombies, and that's why the zombie AI is like that. And I get that, and I'm not saying they should make us slower. But I think what they should do is they should just make the zombie AI, yes, sped up, sure, but it should still be similar to how it was in the older games where it was really easy to like bunch them up, I guess. I don't want to say easy, but it was like doable where like they wouldn't break off as much. And I honestly don't like damage scaling at all. I'm not a fan of it. It makes early rounds too easy and it makes later rounds annoying. So it's all around not something I like. And honestly, hope they change that in curse mode, but I don't know.
Forgive incompetence.
I have no clue what they plan. Thoughts on the Predator in season 6? I'm excited for that. I think that's great because I don't know. We last time we saw the Predator was what, Ghosts? But it wasn't like a usual collab that they do nowadays. It was a map-specific collab. All I hope that they do is not just a bundle, though. I'm sure he's on the season art, so he'll probably be in the battle pass. But I hope they give us a map themed around Predator. So like, I don't know, kind of like that Ghost map that they did, like a jungle temple type thing. I think that'd be really cool. Survival is so boring on farm because there's no curse mode. Even the main maps, I don't think I hated the modern mechanics more since Reckoning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It really is. I think it would have been helped significantly if it had cursed. I might do a video, and let me know if you guys would be interested in me seeing this. I might do a video where I play, like I compare farm BO2 to farm BO7 and just kind of like play them and talk about them while I play them. I don't really know if people will be interested in that type of video, but I might do it. I think it could be interesting. BO8 needs to be a big change to zombies, or I might just stop playing. Yeah, it's crazy to think about because that's like 3 years from now. It's crazy. I don't know. I just hope that game finds like the perfect mix of the mechanics. I'm telling you, we don't need to like do one or the other or like the classic mode. We could just find a mix. There is a mix out there. I'm sure they have the capabilities of finding that mix. The fact curse is called a curse will also put off a lot of people. Yeah, it really probably should have just been called a classic. And I got people telling me, they're like, but it's not a classic mode, so why would they call it that? And it's like, bro, it's literally called classic mode in the files. Like, whether or not you want to, like, you know, obviously it's trying to be a classic and a hardcore mode at the same time, but like they call it, objectively it being classic is part of it. They call it that in the fucking files, man. Like, what do we mean? And they're bringing back the classic point system, arguably the best part of classic zombies in my opinion. So it's a big part of it for sure. COD is just growing in general since the golden era, so they are seeing growth simply because they have more data to compare to. That's a great point, Trace, and I talk about this a lot because it's something a lot of people don't think about. And it's actually really interesting, not even just for video games, but for like media in general, I guess. Think about this for a second, right? There are more people getting into video games and starting to play video games for the first time than there are people who are quitting playing video games. And when that happens, of course, you're going to be breaking records every other year. It's going to be like, oh my God, this is like the best-selling COD. Oh my God, this is the next best-selling. Like, it's just going to keep breaking records. It's not because the games are better or more popular. It's because, well, I mean, they are more popular, but it's not because they're better. It's because more people are getting into games in general, right? Like, but here's another interesting thought, though, right? That will eventually stop happening. Like, I'm talking like 78 something years from now. Once we get to a point where like our generation, or maybe like the generation, I say our generation, not all of you are my age, but if you're like in your 20s or something, like maybe like people in their 30s. So people currently in their 30s, I would say once they get to like 80, something like that, right? Once we unfortunately get to the point where people in their 30s right now are starting to like pass away because of age, right? Then I think we're going to see a thing where it's going to kind of stagnate, where things aren't going to be seeing this huge increase anymore, because literally everyone's playing video games, you know? Like, that will happen eventually. Well, okay, I don't know. It depends, because people obviously... Oh shit, we are fucking swarmed. Because obviously some people quit playing video games, but like what I'm saying is more people get into them than people who quit them. You know, I know so many people who kept saying they're going to quit video games and then they never do. Like, I can't... I had so many friends in high school who were like, yeah, once I go to college and I graduate, I'm not playing video games ever again, man. Life's going to be so busy. I'm not... Literally all of them I know, they still play video games. Not as much, obviously. They're not as, you know, free, so it makes sense. If I didn't do this for my job, I probably wouldn't play as much. But they still will hop on every now and then because they like video games. They'll still buy the new Call of Duty because they like Call of Duty. Like, it's just kind of the nature of it. And I expect most people to stick with that for a while. So as long as people aren't really quitting, then, you know, COD's just going to get more and more popular. Oh, shit. I don't know how classic point system is going to work with the armored zombies. It's going to be unbalanced as fuck. What is the, like, correlation there? Well, first of all, I think there might be a way to take away armored zombies. Or maybe they'll even just take away them by default. I don't know. But I'm trying to see, like, why would that make it unbalanced? Do you mean because they'll have more health? So it'd be, like, more... I don't know. I'm curious as to what you mean. Oh my god, oh, I missed every shot. Oh fuck, they got a dog. You think Toshin's the worst beta map? It might be, I don't know. It's hard to say. I've only played it twice at this point, but I didn't have good games on either time, so. But to be honest, I don't think I haven't had a single good game today though, so I can't even blame... I literally can't even blame the game for that, or the maps. Is it fair I'm a little skeptical of BO7 zombies? I love the first trailer and all the information, but once we got gameplay, the gameplay nor the beta really convinced me. It's fair, completely. Like I said, for me, it's all about curse mode now. That really is going to decide whether or not I'm going to like this game. That and the Easter eggs, but like, if they're not good, then I don't know. Like, how good curse mode is, how good the Easter eggs are, and whether or not these maps are unique is going to be the main deciding factors for me.
That's the hard point. Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Hostile UAV established above.
UAV standing by.
Oh shit, fucking Cap 40. Oh, come on. Any word on the Super Easter egg for BO6? They didn't say anything, no, so I don't know. If there is going to be one, we'll probably learn about it tomorrow or the day after that. Because the update is going to be on Thursdays, so I'd imagine we'll learn about it soon.
The guild took the hard point.
More people can access video games around the world now since, like, even Black Ops 3. Yeah, that's true. There's more places that have them, yeah. I'm 24. I wouldn't say it's top secret info. I probably said it before.
Hardpoint locked
Like
down.
Toshin is the first miss. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like I played it twice. I'm not like crazy about it, but I don't know. It is a shame because I thought I was gonna really love it, but I'm kind of like mixed on it. I'm sure I'll have a better game on it later, but it's just the first 2 games I played on it were just not great. But again, it's hard to judge because I truly feel that your performance is going to be a big indicator of how much you like a map the first couple times you play it, which is why I need some good and bad games before I can fully judge a map, you know? And I think that's partially why I like Imprint so much, because I feel like almost every time I play Imprint, I fucking destroy the lobby. But like, I don't know. Those first 2 games of Toshin, I was getting cooked. So I got to get some good games in on Toshin before I can like actually give it a good piece of criticism, you know?
Enemy UAV detected.
Or give it a good judgment, I mean.
Hostile cluster grenade.
Got the hard point. Hard point is active.
UAV is bingo fuel returning to base.
By the way, is there like some secret settings I don't know about in this game that are like useful? Because other than the wall jump thing, because my aim has been kind of off, and I'm wondering if I should change my aim assist settings. I don't know, because right now they're on standard. I just left them as what they are by default. But oh my god, thank you. I'm just letting Cam clear the way for me. Toshin is just more complex. Yeah, it's got a little more complexity to it. I don't like mind that. Like, it's a little different, but it was just hard to say if I like the layout just yet. Oh, fucking active camo. Would you prefer modern maps with classic systems or classic maps with modern systems? That is a really interesting question. I'm gonna say classic mechanics with modern maps. So modern maps with classic systems, yeah. Like, I'd rather play, because I'd actually be like curious to see that. Like, I really would be curious to see what like Citadel would play with like classic mechanics, for example. I have zero interest to see what Der Eisendrache would play like with modern mechanics. Like, I'm just imagining the fucking rarity system on like Garad Krovi or like, oh, I just know I would hate that. So definitely classic mechanics with modern maps. And everyone always tells me, oh, it's the maps that are the problem. It's not the, no, I disagree. I completely disagree. It's the mechanics. I think Terminus would have been an S tier map for me if it was in BO3, honestly.
UAV established above.
Incoming cocaine. Eyes on hostile Semtex.
Oi. Oi!
Hardpoint locked down.
The DLC settings are a little gold mine. They cannot fuck it up. Oh, for the maps?
Authorizing UAV mission.
Well, here's the thing. For zombie, I'm sure you're talking about zombies, right? I feel like only like 3 of them sound. Well, there's 5 of them, right? There's 5 that we know of, which is gonna be interesting if we're gonna actually see 5 DLC maps. Only 3 of them sound really interesting. The other 2 honestly don't, but at the same time, we don't really know much about them because there's Dark Aether Space Station, there's the New York City 1940s, and then there's a Japanese temple, right? Those 3 sound really cool. The other 2 are quite literally the only description for them are Afghanistan and Vietnam. And like, those could be cool maps. We just have no idea what the hell they're gonna be. And I'm trying to think like what locations from those countries could they do that would be really interesting and unique and different. And I have no clue. Like Vietnam, I'm thinking like a jungle type setting because Firebase Z already did Vietnam and they did a military base. So definitely don't do a military base again. But if you do like a jungle setting of some sort, you can maybe do something interesting out of that. I'm thinking some like ancient jungle or something. But is that going to be too similar to the temple with the Japanese map? I don't know. Is it's going to have like that temple feel to it? I don't really know, to be honest. It could be very different. But I think what they need to do is something like Garad Krovi, like the Afghanistan map, for example, right? just based off of that description, and if it's taken place in the 80s, because the character description of Nikolai implies that it's probably going to take place in the 80s.
Authorizing UAV.
This is going to be during the Soviet-Afghan war, right? Is it just going to be like a random city block? I know a little bit about it. Like, the locations are very like war-torn that were, you know, in these battles. So it's going to be kind of like Garad Krovi, where it's like a war-torn city. But there has to be something there to make it interesting for zombies, because obviously that location would be really interesting just as like a multiplayer thing. Like, it's like, oh, this is a historical battle place, right? But for zombies, you have to put a spin on it, and whether that spin is dragons or giant alien creatures, I don't know, but there has to be a spin. You can't just do that location and like have a couple of small special enemies or something. You know, you gotta do some sort of spin on it. Dragons returning would be pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point
I don't know.
locked down. Hostile UAV established above. Got the hard point. The deal took the hard point.
I mean, honestly, I think overall it's a high likelihood that each map in this game might honestly take inspiration from a BO3 map.
Believe we lost to a bunch of
I mean, think about it.
401ks.
You got space for one? Yeah, I'll back out. Could we just try something though? Just hear me out. We're gonna try something. I'm gonna try the skill-based matchmaking playlist. I just want to try it. I just want just one game. I want to see how different it feels. If it feels different, or if it like, because keep in mind, I have done pretty shit the last few games, so I want to see if my theory's right. If that will take into account in this playlist, because I'm thinking that's like gonna be the strat. You play this mode until you get enough bad lobbies in a row where you're like, okay, I'm gonna switch to skill-based matchmaking. And then you play that mode until you start getting bad lobbies and switch over, and you just repeat that shit forever. I kind of want to try that out, just out of curiosity. It's an experiment. Let's do it. So it's just mosh pit then? Yeah, okay. Fuck it, let's see it. Let's see it. Knocked with modern mechanics would be stupidly easy. Yeah, I don't think that'd be fun personally. Afghanistan map doesn't sound interesting at all. I feel like it'll look like an MW2 map. That's what I'm saying. They kind of do something with it to, like, I don't know, add that flair to it that makes it work for zombies specifically. If it's a classic point system, armored zombies take like double the amount of bullets, so you'll get double the points per zombie. I see what you mean. Yeah, they could just not have those zombies though, to be honest. Like, they could just be like, oh, there's no armored zombies in this mode or something like that. I don't know. Okay, what should we put on here? Let's remove the barrel. We don't need the stock pad. We don't need that either. Actually, no, I do need that, because that's vertical and horizontal control. That sounds pretty good. And the magazine will go with the extended mag. Nice. I do love the Razor. I'm really enjoying this gun. Just dropping in to say I respect you, but you have a terrible multiplayer takes. But you probably like my zombies takes more, though, I'm assuming, right? I don't know. I feel like I'm more critical of zombies nowadays than I am a multiplayer, honestly. I don't know. I'm liking this game. I'm liking this game a lot. But we'll see, we'll see. It'd be so funny if this theory's right and then we end up like destroying this lobby. I don't know. But if we get cooked, we're moving right back to the other mode. Oi!
Hostile Semtex.
Oh no. With the fucking grenades, man. Is there another way up there? Is it? Oh! Alright. Imagine Expert playing this one skill-based matchmaking game makes it so they remove this no skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Well, I mean, if they learn that people are gonna take advantage of this, I mean, they might separate your stats. You know what I mean? So like, this won't affect it. Like how bad you do in the other mode's not gonna affect your skill-based matchmaking in this mode. They might do that because I feel like if they don't do that, people are really gonna take advantage of it. like we're trying to here, but I don't know. Maybe they already took that into account. I have no clue. It's pretty hard to tell, I would say. People act like they could just tell, but it's like, I feel reading skill-based matchmaking like that's not easy. You can't just be like, oh, like people legitimately will do it like this, and I think it's so funny when they do it. They're like, oh, I performed badly. I had a low KD or whatever, so that means there must be heavy skill-based matchmaking. And then they're like, oh, I did well, there must be no skill. Like, that's not how, it's not as simple as that, man. It's just not. Like, if that was the case, then like, I mean, I've definitely gotten nukes in games with skill-based matchmaking, right? I've done pretty good in a few of those games. And I've also done pretty bad in games without skill-based matchmaking, and vice versa. It fluctuates. But yes, with skill-based matchmaking, I have gotten closer to the 1 KD mark, whereas without it, I've gotten more above 1 KD. So, you know, that's the reason we don't like skill-based matchmaking. Honestly, this lobby just doesn't move. Like, there's a full team on the other team, and nobody, like, I feel like nobody's moving. I haven't tried this map yet. It looks so good. It's gorgeous visually, but I'm not gonna lie, it might be my least favorite in the beta. But I don't think that means it's bad though. I'm trying to get a feel for it. I'm not like crazy about it.
Engaging.
And you know what? I feel like every beta has at least one map where you're like, oh, it's not that great. But so far, I was so excited because I felt like none of the maps were even close to being like every map is A tier so far. And this feels more like a potential C tier map. I hope not. I really hope not. I gotta play it more. I can't judge it so soon. Oh shit!
It's just business.
Doesn't work for me because I demolish every lobby. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just don't be in my lobbies, all right? Yeah, either Cam's just taking all the kills, or this lobby just doesn't move. I don't know. It's one or the other. What's up, BO3 Is that how you say your name? I'm enjoying the beta. I think this is great. The multiplayer side of it, I've been kind of critical of the zombie side of it, but not in like a significant way, because obviously it's not the full game. It's a very small portion of the game. I would say the farm survival is probably like 5% of what the game is going to have to offer on launch. So it's like, it's not really much to judge there, but yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. I don't know, I just think the beta was a bad idea. Or the zombies beta, I mean. I don't really think it's done much for the mode, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm always open to being wrong. Dude, COD timing is crazy. You know what I think the map needs? No, I guess there's this right here. I was gonna say it needs a better way to get through this side of the map, but I guess it's they want you to wall jump here, but it's just like you have to kind of like have momentum for that, obviously. I do think you could get across like that though. That's pretty cool. Dude, did everyone leave? What the fuck?
Assaulting with Gravemaker.
Can we get a game of Imprint? That's the map I want to see. What's better, perk read or gunfighter? Honestly, I thought it was gonna be perk read, but I feel like gunfighter because so far, ever since I stopped using 8 attachments, these guns don't feel good at all. They feel like poop. So maybe gunfighter is gonna be the way to go. Top 3 game is crazy. Wait, did I title it top 3 Call of Duty game? I'm not even gonna lie. I thought I pressed 5. I meant to say top 5. And that's a big difference. I'm gonna change the title right now. I meant to say top 5. Because it's a huge difference. 3 and 5 is huge. I don't know. I hope unlocking curse is just exfilling one time. I mean, if they were to do that, it wouldn't be as bad. We're gonna go play the open playlist now. Okay. If they were to do that though, obviously it wouldn't be as bad. But my thing is, what would be the point then? Like, what's even the point of locking it at all? Why not just let people play that as their first game? You know what I mean? Because then it's like my first time playing, I'm just gonna rush to exfil. It's, I don't know. Like, no matter what, them locking it's always gonna be like weird to me. I'm gonna be like, come on, come on. I hate LTMs. It took them ages to add Team Crank to zombies permanently, but too little too late, I think. Yeah, LTMs need to die. If they do a single LTM in Black Ops 7, I'm gonna like question what's going on. This is not even top 5, you're on drugs. Keyword might. I don't think it currently is a top 5. I'm saying it might end up that way in the end, but it's pretty hard. You can't really judge it off of the beta, you know, because it's like, it's just kind of like me looking at the beta and like thinking, okay, this is the most fun I've had in a beta since Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is one of my favorite CODs, right? And if this game has maps that are as good as these beta maps, and it has a lot of good progression systems, which it already seems like it is going to have that. It has good post-launch support, which Season 1's already going to have 6 maps out at Season 1, so that's crazy. We're probably going to have good post-launch support, a lot of BO2 remasters, which will be cool. And what else? I don't know, if the gameplay is just needs a couple tweaks. Like I said, I would like looping streaks by default. A bit of a genuinely asking, I'm curious what you guys think. Like, what are your issues with this game? Like, anybody who doesn't think this has potential to be top 5, like, what is it that the older games do better? Or like, whatever your favorite CODs are, what do those games do better that this game doesn't? Because from my perspective, like, when I'm looking at it, I see, okay, time to kill. I do wish it was a little slower, like BO4. I think I'd prefer that, but ultimately the time to kill isn't like that fast either. It's kind of like a BO3 time to kill, so I wouldn't say that's necessarily something that like guarantee it can't be top 5. Maps, to me personally, they're Black Ops 4 level maps. They're pretty good. Like, I don't really have an issue with them. Toshin's the only one I'm a little iffy on right now, but that's just one map. You can't have them all, I guess. I don't know. And I don't know, like, movement's good. I know some people don't like the wall jumping, but I don't know. It's, to me, no different than like jetpack. Okay, it is different than jetpacks, but it's not as severe as jetpacks. It's just like an interesting way to do jetpacks without actually doing them, you know? And I kind of appreciate that. They know that jetpacks will be very unpopular. Like, people would hate that. So they'd rather do something that's kind of similar, but not exactly. Because you see that right there. That looked like the dude was boost jumping. It's a similar effect. It's just not the same, right? But I like it though. It's nice. We haven't had any advanced movement like that since Infinite Warfare, so unless you count the grapple hook in BO4, I guess you can count that. I don't know.
Hostiles are resupplying.
The guild took the hard point.
I'm kind of cooking right now. I'm kind of cooking.
Incoming frag.
I do want them to increase the mantle speeds a little bit. That's like one criticism I have. I feel like mantling's a little slow.
Hard point locked down.
Oh shit! Oh! But that guy was good at it somehow. I don't know. Maybe it's to remove the accidental cursed mode selections. I don't know. Maybe it is to remove the accidental cursed mode selections. Wait, what is that in reference to? Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's in reference to. It has potential, good maps, good time to kill, good gameplay is all you need with good updates too. Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's very difficult that this will turn out to be like a really bad COD. I mean, the skill-based matchmaking adjustments is already huge. Like, that's massive. If they didn't do that, I think I would have been less confident in this game, but they're pretty clear they're making some changes here. I don't know if it's gonna stick, but we'll see. Oh shit, oh shit. Iron sights in this game are pretty good, but I don't like using them, to be honest. Oh no, we're switching spawns.
The guild took the hard point.
Okay, they're gonna come right around here.
UAV standing by.
Oh, what the fuck?
Confirming hunter killer mission.
Ah, what a prick.
They're requesting UAV.
Can I count nostalgia? If you want, I guess. Nostalgia is a big part of it, let's be honest. The beta is so good, but imagine it with 30 guns, camos, weekly challenges, DLC maps. Yeah, exactly, the BO2 maps. I can't see a world where this game doesn't end up being at least a pretty solid COD. And yeah, top 5 might be crazy to some people, but like, we gotta be open to the possibility. I think some people just think that it's like impossible for like new CODs to even get close to that, but like, why not? Yeah, nostalgia is the main thing holding people back from like being able to like want to say that, but I think we gotta like, I mean, it's subjective at the end of the day. You have your opinions whatever way you want to, obviously, but I try to like avoid nostalgia when I'm like rating games and stuff, because then it's like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of like ranking every COD if I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna put all the old CODs in front, you know? Like, what's the point? I don't know. Like, obviously nostalgia is gonna play a small role regardless of if you allow it to or not. Like, it's gonna subconsciously be in there, but it, like, you know, it doesn't really make for an interesting ranking if it's all about nostalgia, you know?
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Because like, I would say I'm most nostalgic for World at War, MW2, Black Ops 1. Not a single one of those games are my top 5 favorites, regardless of the fact that they are by far the ones that I have the most nostalgia for. Because like, I started playing Call of Duty before COD 4 even came out. I started playing Call of Duty 3 2006. So like, if anyone's got like a lot of nostalgia, I got that shit. But it's like, I also go back to Call of Duties a lot. Like, I replay them a lot, so it doesn't take a lot for me to be like, oh yeah, I don't like this as much as I used to. With keeping in mind the fact that obviously you have to compare it to how it was at its time, of course. You can't just be like, oh, it sucks today, so it's automatically bad. But sometimes games just, some games age better than others, you know? I don't know.
Hardpoint locked down.
UAV available for tasking. Enemy moving.
Oh, that prick. Imagine 100, around 100 to unlock curse mode. That would suck. Generally, the best progression sounds like it'll be the best since World War II, and that game had the best progression. Yeah, World War II was really good. Mainly because of the supply drop stuff, actually. I know people hate supply drops, but that game did it pretty well.
UAV perimeter established.
Oh, the enemy team left. Do people leave lobbies so often? I'm telling you, man. They gotta give people more of a reason to stick around. Like, there has to be something.
UAV MTL.
Give people like a cookie or something for staying in the full lobby. I don't know.
Hardpoint located.
Because I'm not like, honestly, I don't even blame them. What's stopping them from leaving? If they're getting cooked, why aren't they gonna leave, right? So like, they gotta find some way to make it so people don't just leave.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
Got the hardpoint.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
I don't know. What's weird for me is I didn't like the beta for Black Ops 4. I did not enjoy it for some reason, but at launch I loved it.
Don't let 'em
Interesting. I guess they did make a lot of changes to the game, so it's possible that they just made certain changes that you liked more. For me, it's disbanding lobbies and not enough people in game chat. I miss the community of games like BO2 and MW2. I'm like not 100% certain on this, but with this skill-based matchmaking change, I'm not sure. Did they? I feel like sometimes my lobbies don't disband, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I agree, though. They should make that a thing that's like permanent.
TACOM, launch counter UAV.
Personally, I have gotten a lot of games where people are talking to game chat so far, but not everyone's going to have that experience, of course. But the thing about game chat is like, it's nothing to do with the game, though. It's all about the
Hardpoint locked down.
community. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's nothing about the game, though, because they have been pretty strict with like chat moderation. Now, I'm not saying people should be allowed to like, you know, yell slurs and shit into the chat, but what I'm saying is they gotta be a little less strict about it, because I've heard people getting like banned for just simple curse words like fuck or whatever. Like, they've gotten banned for that, and I think sometimes it's a false ban. If you dispute it, they'll give you your account back or whatever. But I think there's a lot of like information. It could be misinformation too. Like, it could be people saying that they're getting banned for this, or they're not really getting banned for this. But even the simple misinformation will be enough for people to not want to talk in chat. Also, I think chat quality is not that good. I know it wasn't good back in the day too, but people will prefer to talk in party chat because it just sounds better. So maybe they got to do better chat systems to make that more frequent, or even do like back in the day they had certain modes that were like you had to be in game chat, right? It was like forced game chat. So they could do that as well. I don't know. There's a number of ways they can do, number of things they can do to get people back into game chat. What if they change the armor plates to armor orbs? A blue magical orb, when you smash it, you get an armor bar. To make like the armor more zombified? Yeah, that would definitely work better, I would say. If it was up to me, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't like armor to begin with, but I think armor should have just been a perk. Maybe I'm crazy, but I really think there should have been a perk solely based around armor, and not like jug armor, but like actual armor. And the way the perk would work is you get armor plates as you kill zombies. So you don't have to pick them up from the floor. You don't have to stuff them in your freaking thing or whatever. You don't have to press any buttons. You just kill zombies, and it just, the meter kind of goes up on the armor bar. So you're basically rewarded for just killing more zombies. And as you get hit by the zombies, you lose armor. Like, it's as simple as that. And it'd be a perk that just does that. And the armor wouldn't give you maybe as much armor, but there'd be like augments that'll give you more armor. Maybe an augment that makes it like Stone Cold Stronghold, so you get armor automatically replenished if you're standing still. Like, I think that would be much cooler. It would fit zombies better because it's a perk designed around it. And maybe the armor would be like what you said, some sort of orb that is the armor. Like, so many cooler things they could have done with it. And you could still bring back shields on top of that, really. I mean, why not? I mean, if someone accidentally chooses curse the menu and they load into the match. Oh, yes, I see what you mean. And yeah, they can just give you a warning. Like, just tell the person this is a harder mode. So if you don't want to play the harder mode, just back out or something. Blackheart's your favorite map? I think Blackheart's really good. It's probably my second favorite. I think currently Imprint is my favorite, then Blackheart, then Cortex probably. And then, I don't know, Exposure and Forge I kind of am mixed on. I think both of them are about equal, but I don't think one is like a lot better than the other or anything like that.
Overload. Transport the overload device into hostile zones.
This loaded music, is it not from Black Ops 4? Am I crazy? Maybe I am crazy. What the fuck?
Enemies are carrying the device.
Oh, I see guy. Oh. I'm fucking spraying and all. I can't tell you how many. You know what I love about health bars? No, love and hate, because it's nice to like know how much health I have. But holy shit, the amount of times I shoot a guy and he's at 1 HP and then I die. It's so frustrating.
Hostile UAV established above.
I did make them all leave. 1 COD point for staying in the match. Honestly, you know, you say that, it sounds like you're saying that as a joke. I mean, I'm not sure if you're being serious or not, but like genuinely, yes, that would actually, like, I don't even think that'd be a problem, because think about it. 100 matches would take a long time. 100 full matches. That's, how long is that? Someone do the math. So let's say 10 minutes a match. Let's, on average, 10 minutes a match. Full match, 10 times 1 COD point. Well, that's not, okay, well, that's not helpful. I'm not doing the math right. 10 times, let's say like 10 matches would be 100 hours, right? Or 10 hours. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? No, 10 times 10, that's 100 minutes, not hours. What the fuck am I saying? Hours, bro. Did I say that 1 match would be 10 hours? I'm losing my mind. 100 minutes, so that's like about 2 hours for like 10 matches, right? And so you would get what, like 10 COD points out of that? 10 COD points per 2 hours, so that if you play every day for 2 hours, you get 10 COD points. That means you get 100 COD points after about 10 days. It's like nothing. But you know what? Who fucking cares? It's better than nothing. That's what I'm saying. So the thing is, Activision wouldn't lose any money, but we would still feel fulfilled in some way, shape, or form, because we're getting something for playing and sticking through the game. Because that's the funny thing. That's how people work. Like, their minds do work that way. Oh shit! Their minds do work that way, that even that is such a insignificant amount, they would still do it.
Enemy.
Fuck, I would do it.
The overload device is in our control. Hostile UAV established above.
I think the wall bounce is a little janky for me. It is a little janky. I can agree with that. They probably need to smooth it out a little bit.
Hostile counter UAV above.
Wish it flowed more like Apex. I think that they're probably gonna make some adjustments to it for launch. I would assume.
Enemies are carrying the device.
It also is. There's a little bit of lag sometimes. I think that's part of the jankiness, maybe. Dude, I am doing. I think this is by far my worst day of the beta. I'm not even kidding. I'm fucking getting shit on it every lobby, and I'm afraid it's the perk greed's fault.
Enemies are carrying the device.
You know, I'm gonna try. I haven't tried this.
Enemy
I kind of want the red.
We picked up the device.
What is it? What is it called? Enforcer? What does it do though? I think it gives you a speed boost after every kill. I want to try that out.
Device acquired.
So I'm really curious as to what it actually plays like.
Hostiles have the overload device. The overload device is in our control.
Because if it plays a lot different, then
Credits are about to roll.
it might be worth it.
Then requesting UAV overflight.
And also having lightweight would be kind of nice too. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this. Ooh, I'm so much faster. Holy shit. It might be the new move. I don't know.
Hostiles overloaded our zone.
I haven't really tried it out. I've been using red and green specialty. Whatever that one's called. Oh shit.
I've located a new
The end of
overload
round music kind of sounds, kind of reminds me of Infinite Warfare. Oh, okay. I haven't really noticed, to be honest. You get reduced kill-based matchmaking if you stay in the lobby. Do you think there's a way to bring overclock mechanics in multiplayer into zombies? I feel like augments kind of are that, though. Like, I would say that, honestly, them doing overclock in multiplayer is basically them doing augments into multiplayer. But I do see what you mean, though, because there's like they don't have augments for like equipment and score streaks. So I guess if they were to add augments to equipment and score streaks, then it would be a way to do that, you know. And they could just literally carry forward. Well, it wouldn't be 1-to-1 obviously, but they could have their own zombie specific augments for those. Would be interesting. But honestly, what I would rather they do, I'm a big fan of in-game upgrades and in-game progression. I'm kind of tired of all the menu progression that you do before the game, and I don't know, they need more like in-game progression. So instead of like overclocks or augments for like equipment, I'd rather they just add some ways to upgrade equipment in game again. Like we used to have that back in the day. Like there used to be Monkey Bomb upgrade quests, Little Arnie's upgrade quests. Like why was there not a single Casimir upgrade quest in Black Ops 6, you know? That would have been cool.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
And score streaks too. Like why was there not a Mangler injection upgrade or something? All those would have been nice. Yeah, I would like to see a way to earn COD points through daily challenges. Honestly, what I think would work even better though is if they just add a different currency, call it like crypto keys or something, whatever, because that's what they did in Black Ops 3, I guess, and have it be the separate currency that you can also use on bundles, right? You can use it on any bundle you want, but oh shit, but
Enemy UAV detected.
Guild patrol.
you earn it, like I said, in game via challenges and stuff. I think that'd be pretty fun.
Then requesting UAV overflight.
UAV above. Sensors are capturing your objective.
Protect our zones. They have the overload device.
Timeline halfway checked.
Device acquired. Transport it to the enemy zone.
Oh shit, they're gonna come right around this corner. Oh no, they're all around this corner actually. Grenade! What? How do you run through the grenade like that?
Fuel returning to base.
Successful overload. Black
Fast
Ops.
HP on regen on kill. Yeah, that sounds kind of OP. I haven't even used it yet, so I'm gonna keep trying to use it then.
New overload device
And
on the field.
adding that with lightweight is gonna be pretty good, I would assume.
The overload device is in our control.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Hostiles have the overload device.
I don't know. In Black Ops 6, I didn't even experiment with the different ones because
Mission timeline
I
expired.
exclusively used the green specialty. Oh my god. Because the green one gave you like so much more score, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that.
Device.
But in this game, it might be worth it to use red. Especially because that means I get to use the looper perk, so. Word chillin'.
Enemy control station overloaded.
Foot patrol. Then requesting UAV overflight.
Oh god.
New overload device available.
Everyone's tough till they're face down and die.
Ah! Call this
Give me a
in.
UAV.
Overload device successfully delivered.
UAV perimeter established, Angel 7.
Nice. Okay, they're gonna come around this corner.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Oh,
New overload device.
oh, jump shotting is not easy in this game. Holy shit.
UAV mission timeline has ended.
Nice.
We have the overload device.
Authorizing UAV mission.
Should I try to grab this right now?
Request received. We're done.
Cam, go, 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 go.
Device in our control. Enemy
Holy.
repairing the device. We have the overload device. We overloaded their control station.
Oh my god.
Overflight.
Oh my god. Did I get a helicopter or what? Yeah, I got a helicopter.
New overload device on the field. Get there first.
For a second, I thought I got the fucking. I thought I got the rhino thing.
Bottom.
I got so excited.
Tier 9 on station.
The overload device is under hostile control.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of liking these iron sights now. Actually, they're not. They're growing on me a bit. Oh. Oh.
Overload device successfully delivered.
No, 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 no. Get the fuck. Ah! People would use mouse and clicker. Mouse clickers and rubber bands to be AFK lobbies to get cop points, not get kicked out.
Capture your objective.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna do that anyways for like, I don't know. They did that in BO3 anyways, though. People who we didn't really like, they didn't do anything. They didn't really matter, you know. If people want to spend their hours, I guess they're not really spending their hours, but I don't know. There's not much you could do about that at that point.
New overload device available.
Maybe they have to get at least 1 kill a game for it to count or something. How about that? Boom, just solved it.
And I'm in their system. That's
Lightweight, looper, and bankroll. Yeah, that's what I've been doing now.
Pain after that.
Well, I guess I just started doing that.
Then scanning lookout post.
Is anything else getting added to beta? I don't think so. I think today's the last update. It's gonna stay till Thursday, but I don't think anything will be added tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure they'll make like a playlist update maybe, but I don't think it's gonna be anything new. Every modern mechanic turns into one less side quest reward opportunity. Exactly. Rarities and armor could have been side quest rewards, but it's all just points and salvage. There was a couple of unique side quests in BO6, but like the problem is they never nailed, or they usually didn't nail, something being unique and useful at the same time, with the quest also being fun. Like I can't think of a single one in BO6 where it nailed all three of those. Whereas like a game like BO3 did. I mean, the God Mask is a great example of Revelations. That's a fun quest. It's a unique reward, and it's a fucking great reward. So that's good. But like BO6, for example, Golden Armor. Golden Armor is useful. It's unique to the map, so I can give it that. I wouldn't say it's necessary. It's not unique to the game, obviously, but it's unique to the map. But I don't think the quest is fun for it. I really don't. And then, but I still think that's like one of the best quests in that game, though, because at least the reward is like really, really good. And then you go to like Reckoning, the Ether Blade. I don't think the quest was fun. The reward was unique to the map as well, right? Not to the game, but to the map. But the Ether Blade is not that good, though. Like, they just made it bad. It's like, bro, what? Like, why? I don't know. You can't even have more than 2 players get it, too, which is ridiculous. And then, like, Cursed Talisman is, like, not that useful, to be honest. It's pretty cool. I think Cursed Talisman is one of the coolest quests. Like, the lore behind it's pretty cool and everything, but it's just not that useful, though. Like, I don't know, man. I did not care to use it.
Domination.
Okay, let's actually do good this game. What are we gonna use? Razor. Razor's my baby. But I gotta put on lightweight. Okay. Cool.
Taking B.
I hate how hard they nerfed green and objective time on the hard. Oh shit. Oh shit. That dude ran right past me. Yeah, they nerfed greens and objective time on hardpoint in Black Ops 7. I didn't even know they did that.
Bravo is ours.
I feel like I keep going this path on this map.
Limb requesting UAV overflight.
And I don't know if this is like the strat or
Losing
not.
Bravo.
UAV standing by. UAV standing by.
Oh no. I'm in their spawn now. Oi.
Surveillance overflight.
Confirming hunter killer mission.
What? Come on. Come on. Modern Zombies is basically an RPG and classic is survival sandbox. You cannot succeed in doing RPG mechanics for a roguelike game mode, which is round-based zombies. Yeah, I kind of agree. Oh shit.
UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
Oh, come on with the shotguns. Any upcoming movies that you are excited for? The Black Phone 2. I am ridiculous. I don't think I've been more excited for a horror movie in a long time. That thing looks so good. If you're a fan of Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street, please go watch that movie.
Down Charlie.
It hasn't come out yet, but I'm so excited. It looks so good.
Losing B.
Obviously, he's not Freddy Krueger, but the movie is very similar to Nightmare on Elm Street, like in structure and the plot of the movie.
Bravo lost.
But obviously, watch the first Black Phone first. But I mean, it just looks really good.
UAV overflight.
We've lost Alpha.
Looks right up my alley.
Objective capture in progress.
Go, 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 go!
UAV available for tasking.
Wait, what?
Secured.
Oh, position secure. Okay.
UAV mission.
Wait, can you get up there from? No, you can't. That actually, I think that's what would fix the map for me, maybe.
We're losing Charlie.
TACOM, get me a UAV.
Taking
Army
Alpha.
kill.
Oh God.
UAV MTL 50%.
They're taking C.
Shit, I'm not sure how to pull this off. Dude, they're everywhere. You know what I gotta do? I gotta increase my sensitivity a little bit, I think. I don't know. I think that might be what I'm like. Because I think I have it higher in BO6, but I've been using a lower one for some reason. Oh, well.
Enemy UAV detected.
Okay, so they keep going this way. Yeah, this map can definitely use some adjustments. I don't think it needs to be crazy adjustments. I think they need to just add one more lane from this to the
We're
middle.
losing Charlie. Come on. We've lost Charlie.
Limb requesting UAV overflight.
'Cause I feel like when I'm playing this map, I keep thinking I'm gonna do that, and then I don't do that because you can't do that.
Alpha secure.
Limb outlasting HPGs on my AO.
Oh no. Oh! You know what the problem is? I don't have a suppressor.
Securing Charlie.
Trigger
I'm such a
discipline.
fiend for suppressors.
Stay down. TACOM, get me a UAV.
You know what's crazy? I haven't sniped once in this game. It's not really crazy. I'm not a sniper to begin with, but
Hostile UAV
I just think that's funny. I haven't even tried them out.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Securing C.
I probably will only use snipers to camo grind, and that's it, to be
Their
honest.
kills back.
UAV standing by.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
UAV available for tasking.
Check your damn fire,
UAV is
fucker.
bingo fuel. Returning to base.
Authorizing UAV mission.
Losing A.
UAV
Ow.
standing by.
Authorizing UAV
Flipping spawns, flipping spawns.
C.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
We lost C.
Oh God!
Requesting UAV overflight.
Losing B.
UAV mission timeline halfway there.
Five turn.
Holy shit! They're still spawning back there. Why are they still spawning back there, bro? Hold on, I'm about to get Rhino. I'm about to get Rhino.
Watchdog helo fueled and standing by.
Somebody protect me.
Rhino ready for
Yes! Yes, I got the fucking Rhino. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go, baby. And guess what? We can keep getting streaks
Securing Charlie.
because we got the Looper perk, which we are going to do.
Guild wants it.
Oh, I love looping. Oh, I love looping.
Not bad at all.
Fuck it, I'm calling this baby in. I'm calling it. Oh, I'm in a bad spot, though. I'm in a terrible spot. Somebody protect me back there. Somebody go to C and protect me. Oh, no. I'm in such a bad spot.
We lost A.
Oh, I'm already gonna die. Fucked them up real good. Where's everyone? Oh, there's 3 guys in the other team. Oh, ho, ho. And my chopper's already doing the work.
UAV detected. All locations are ours. Hell yeah. We're
That's
moving
whack. This thing is so cool, though. Oh, you can jump with it? Can you wall bounce?
Come on. We've lost Charlie. Locking down Charlie.
Are they all out of here? Like, what?
All locations locked down. Not bad at all.
Wow.
UAV overflight.
Give me one more kill, please. Oh, I got 1 kill with it. I got 1 kill. This is not a good map for it, I guess, but that's sad. Better than nothing. Oh, I'm still on streak. Okay.
Losing B.
I guess I didn't die.
Secure. They're taking C.
I was out of ammo. What? I thought I reloaded.
Control the field. Keep it
The
that
game's
way.
gonna end anyways. It doesn't really matter. Pretty fun match.
On target.
We lost C.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Take
Yeah, that Rhino's real fun though. I'm definitely a fan of that streak. I'm sure it would have been so good if there was people actually in front of me, but it is one of those streaks where it's kind of hard to get kills with it because
the guild's gonna be
it's kind of slow, you know.
Focus. Led the way.
But whatever. I mean, at least I got a decent gameplay on this map because I needed that.
Sending a semtex.
As long as I have decent gameplay on every map, we are good.
Tango in range. Hostile grenade.
Yeah, the beta was extended by 1 day. Yep. Which is weird because it's extended right up to when Season 6 starts for Black Ops 6. So, I guess whenever Season 6 comes out, we're gonna be able to, you know, be shown playing the beta right before it. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the Razor. I think Razor's my favorite gun in the game so far. I wasn't 100% sure if it was, but I think it definitely is. What are the overclocks for this? Extended runtime or reveals nearby enemy's location on the minimap. Oh, that's pretty cool. I hope they add more overclocks to everything. That'd be cool. HKDs are the best. I think they are too. I just have used them so much already, so I'm kind of like wanting to try out the other ones now too. Yeah, I'm excited for Scary Movie 6 as well. I think that comes out next year, right? The Razor is really good. Yeah. I think the Reckoning is aging more poorly the more days pass on. Etherblade isn't feel rewarding, and Richtofen to me isn't enjoyable on solo, and I'm mixed about the map design. Yeah, it's to me very similar to like, I guess a map like, I don't know, like Forsaken, where it's like, it's not awful, it's just kind of like underwhelming as like a final map, I guess. There's parts of it that are really good, obviously, but as a whole, I'm kind of just like, I didn't really have much of a reason to play it that much past its launch.
Enemies took the lead. Make them regret it.
But to be fair, I still haven't beaten the Richtofen boss fight because I only tried it like once. I literally, no, I tried it like twice, I think. And unfortunately, there's no really reward for it, so I'm like, I just didn't really care enough to do it. I was like, yeah, I'll do it eventually. I don't know. It's just not something I have to do. I've already experienced it up until the very end of it, you know? Let me know if this Treyarch multiplayer ranking is valid. Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 7 are my top 3 favorite Treyarch games. Interesting. I mean, look, Black Ops 3 and 4 are my top 2, so I definitely will consider that ranking valid. Black Ops 7, I can't quite put it there yet just because it's only the beta. I could say it's probably going to be up there just based on how much fun I'm having in this beta, but will it be top 3? I don't know. Well, currently, I'll tell you my top 3 currently. It's, like I said, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and then Black Ops 2 is probably my 3rd. So if this can beat Black Ops 2, that would be impressive, but I don't know. We'll see.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
It'll definitely beat Cold War, or no, actually no. It'll beat Cold War and Black Ops 6 based on the zombies for sure. But for multiplayer, it's tough to say for Cold War because I actually really like Cold War multiplayer, but Black Ops 6 multiplayer, yeah, I think this is gonna be, this is already better than that based on this beta.
UAV perimeter established. Angel 7.
Ah, there was 2 people looking at me. COD Twitters. I said quad. COD Twitter says my KD is 2.4. Damn. That is real good.
Lynn authorizing HKDs on my AO.
Did you see you couldn't get another even with Looper? I did see that, but I thought that was a glitch, to be honest, because Modern Warfare 3 has a similar thing where, like, there is looping in the game, but for some reason it doesn't always show up on the screen. So I'm assuming I was able to get it, it just didn't show up. Maybe, I don't know. I hope that's the case, because that would be really silly if you couldn't get all your streaks again. Because that's what the perk is advertised as, you know?
Capcom, give me a UAV.
Lynn requesting UAV overflow.
Just want to share that I got internship in a dubbing studio, and it's my first day, and I got to see voice line recording for Black Ops 7 campaign. It was really cool to see some behind the scenes. That's awesome. I'm glad you got that internship. Voice line recording for Black Ops 7 campaign. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that campaign. I really, really am. I think it's going to be better than we expected. I don't know exactly what it'll be like, but I'm definitely excited nonetheless. Dude, there's one guy on the other team? Bro, what did we do to these people, man? Why does everyone leave? It's so sad.
Just miss.
They literally all leave the lobbies, man. I'm sure people will join though. Okay, people are joining now. Nice. You know, people leaving lobbies is always not like the end of the world as long as the game can make sure to put more people in the lobby ASAP. Oh god, I almost fell off the map.
Tango removed.
Oi!
Logo targeting up.
Oh, come on. I like the MXR and the Rennek 45. What is the Rennek 45? Oh, it's the ride-in, right? I think that's what you're talking about. Unless there's another gun that I'm just not aware of. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, the Dravik 45. I just realized the Raiden and the Dravik both have a 45 after it. That's kind of confusing. The Space Station map sounds like DLC 4 or 5. Oh yeah, that's definitely the finale map. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Because all the other maps have something in correlation with one of the main characters. So I think those are going to be the maps we get first, and then the Space Station's like the kind of final, like, end one, you know?
Authorizing UAV mission. Operating.
UAV overflight.
UAV available for tasking.
I'm definitely most excited for the New York City and the Japanese temple one. I think those ones probably be the coolest. But I don't know. It really just depends. There's got to be just like unique map unique stuff. Like that's what I'm hoping for more than anything. I really hope they learned like that. I'm worried because like I don't know if you guys saw the TED task trials like leaked. They're the same as the SAM trials shit. Like there's no difference. Like I'm just, I don't know. I just hope they don't do that on every map. Like that's so boring. I feel like they get stuck in this formula, and it's like, no, it's not. What if you could only re-earn your streaks once with Looper? Then that would suck. And I would definitely be mad about that. But I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure you can do it more. Because otherwise, that would be really weird. And then make the perk even more useless than it already is. And it's funny, because like, as much as it is a useless perk to me, I'm still going to use it because I want streak looping that badly. And I'm willing to use a useless perk for it.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
UAV standing by.
Got the guild right where we want
Dude,
it.
everyone left again. What is with everyone leaving?
Get me a UAV.
UAV above. Sensors are capture your objective.
I think everyone is right that we might see like record players leaving lobbies with the skill-based matchmaking or the non-skill-based matchmaking mode, which is not a good thing. But I mean, I don't know, man. Just make better team balancing or something. I don't know. Well, I guess the problem with that is it's hard to balance the teams properly if we're all pretty good. Like, I think that's the issue. We're all a squad right now, so we're all pretty fucking good. Yeah, we're all pretty decent. So inevitably, it's gonna be pretty rough for the other team. And we're on Imprint, the best map, so there's that.
Never give up, and it's never in doubt.
Never forgiving them for locking Mr. Peaks in the Ether Blade for a week. That was a weird situation. I don't think it was like the end of the world, but like they should have said something. They should have been like, oh, that Easter egg you guys are hunting right now, you can't do it right now. Like something like that. I don't know. They didn't say nothing.
It's starting to come together.
Although multiplayer is genuinely underrated. Yeah, I think it's really underrated. I just hate the score streak system in that game. It's not good, but almost everything else about that game is pretty good. Obviously, skill-based matchmaking sucked too, but everything else was pretty good. Like, I don't know. I didn't like that they... Oh, I guess no pick 10 was annoying as well, but that's kind of been the case for a lot of recent CODs. But if the norm becomes people joining lobbies where the game is already half over, that's not good. That's why I'm saying they gotta find... I've been talking about this before, but they gotta find a way to get people to actually like stay in the lobby, you know? Because... is making everyone's KD a 1 basically with strict skill-based matchmaking the answer? No. BO3 already had the answer in my opinion. They had the crypto key system and it was perfect. Perfect. They did better with the teams with balance that was called skill-based matchmaking. Well, okay, there's a difference between team balancing and skill-based matchmaking because skill-based is like putting a bunch of people in the same lobby of similar skill level, and obviously that's not how skill-based matchmaking actually works. It works more so based on your recent game's performance. It's not really about your overall skill, at least with the strict skill-based matchmaking systems, but which I think is even a worse system than just doing it on your overall skill because it's just really messy and punches you for doing good. But team balancing is just making sure, like, okay, if there's 3 really good players in this team, we'll make sure the other team also has 3 really good players. But then there could also be like 3 bad players in each team as well. Like you can do that, right? They kind of like mesh it better. Whereas with you know, strict skill-based matchmaking, there won't be a single like really bad player because that's just not how it works. You know what I mean? It's just not what they're gonna allow. They're not gonna allow that to happen. So I think you could manage team balancing regardless. The issue is though, yes, like what we're doing now, where we're a whole squad together, then it becomes tougher for them to make team balancing work. But like I said, there's always skill involved in some way. Like skill-based matchmaking has technically been there since COD 4. It's just the way it got so strict, that was the problem. It's just, it's not even based on your skill anymore. It's just based on your recent game's performance. And it's like, how is that fun? It's just a cycle of you do good a couple games in a row, then you do bad a couple games in a row, then you do good a couple games in a row. It's like, it becomes so predictable and annoying, and I don't know, I wasn't vibing with it. It like, it made it so it wasn't very replayable, because you'd play a couple hours, or you'd play like, even just an hour, like a couple matches. And after that, you'd be like, oh, now the lobbies are getting tough, so I don't really want to play anymore. And then you just stop playing. And so, I don't know, I didn't like that system, like, at all. Because with this system, like, I'm still getting shit on. Like, I don't know if you guys have been watching this whole stream, like, I've been getting shit on in a lot of these lobbies. But that's just because, you know, I'm not the best player in the world, you know? That's okay. Oh, I mean... Oh shit, oh shit. Ah! I think we are going at some pretty decent people though today. Except for a few of those lobbies. Like last lobby, it was not like that at all.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Hostiles have the overload device.
Oh, they need to bring back Hotel as a post-launch map. I like Hotel, but I do think it was a little too big. So like either they have to shrink it a little bit, or like maybe make it like a 12v12 map, or like, or what if like a giant version of Hotel where there's like multiple buildings and they make it a skirmish map or something? That'd be pretty cool.
Successful overload, Black Ops.
Overflight.
Hostile counter UAV above. Enemy UAV detected. New overload device on the field. Get there.
Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure Outbreak isn't coming this year anymore. Like I was so confident they were going to do Outbreak this year, but the more I've thought about it, it might not happen. Because I think Endgame might just be their version of Outbreak. Like, you know, like maybe that's just what they're doing. I don't know. There is zombies on it, technically. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this gun. I've been trying to use it and trying to enjoy it, but I just don't find it to be that good.
The overload device is in our control.
At the very least, they should have trials reskin for every map, because the TED trials make no sense in 1500s Japan. Yeah, at the very least, thematically different trials would be nice, but I think they should just go even a step further. Make them mechanically different. You know, there's so many ideas they can do.
Enemy zone.
Even if it's ideas they've already done before, as long as it's not the same on every map, that's all I care about. Like, as an example, right? So we're gonna get TED trials. They're gonna be basically reskinned SAM trials, right? Do that on the first map, fine, whatever. The next map should be a system maybe similar to Cold War's system, where it's like you don't have the like the TED trial things that appear different places like the SAM trial does. Rather, it's just one location where you can just do a challenge whenever you want, and you can keep doing them to get a higher rarity, which is what it was like in Cold War. Thematically appropriate to the map though. Maybe it's some like robot or something that like gives you the challenges, or something cooler like that. Cold War was so boring with it. It was just like a machine, and was just a plain boring machine. Make it like some robot that's like giving you the challenge, kind of like Neil from and no, it wouldn't be TED. It would be something that would fit like the 1940s Germany won World War II theme, I guess. And the challenges would be very much themed around the map, obviously. And then the map after that, the Japanese temple map, it could be like, imagine there's like some, I don't know, ancient like ghost or something that like gives you these, I don't know, these like weird challenges that associate with him. And like the challenges, oh no, here's the idea, kind of similar to Toggertone. Different ancient ghosts around the map that you can come across, and you go to them and they give you different challenges little by little, and as you go through the challenges you get different rewards, and then you find the final challenge, you get the final reward, and it gives you some really cool thing. And so you can do all of those and you get some big reward if you do all the challenges, just like Toggertone did. Again, there's different things you could do that would make each map feel unique. That's what they should do.
Enemy zones with the overload device.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Cold War's biggest problem was coming out after MW 2019. If it came out before, it would have been more loved. Oh yeah, for sure. Even though I thought it was 20 times better than Modern Warfare 2019. I know most people did. Because most people, honestly, I'm gonna be honest here, most people are kind of, I was gonna say a mean word. I was gonna say a really mean word, but I don't want to say it. I was gonna say simpletons.
Heads up. Enemy
Because so many people only care about graphics. Like, I can't tell you how many people, they play games and graphics is all that matters to them. So they see that Modern Warfare 2019 obviously has better, like, more fidelity to the graphics and stuff. And it's like, is that really all we're gonna care about? Like, really? The gameplay, none of that matters. It's just the graphics, the fidelity of it. And honestly, even with that being said, I still think Cold War looks way better because it's just more colorful, prettier to look at. MW 2019 was great. Like, sure, it had fidelity, but at what cost, bro? No, but I mean, if you really do feel that way about video games where like you only care about graphics, that's okay. I'm not gonna call you a simpleton, but I might think it in my head a little bit. I might think, if Call of Duty wants to create new fans / retain current ones, you got to realize less than 5% of the player base are like us, who will tolerate getting crapped on every game. Not saying people silent develop a thick skin, but that's the current state. Or not saying people shouldn't develop a thick skin, but that's the current state of people. I get what you're saying, I do. But I think there's ways to go about that, and I just don't think the way they've been going about it is healthy. Because Call of Duty was very popular back then. It was gaining a pretty huge player base, and it kept it. It only dropped off once we got to like the non-Black Ops and Modern Warfare games. I guess just doing different IPs just made everyone stop playing for some reason. But like people came back for BO3, and then people didn't like the futuristic stuff, so they didn't come back for BO4. And then the popularity kind of blew up with Warzone and stuff. So, you know, they got to a point where they thought it was best to not only like with skill-based matchmaking, but in a lot of other ways, they thought it was best to adhere to the casual player base as much as possible, even with the game mechanics, which is why I don't like that game at all. I think it's just so bad how far it went in that direction, to the point where there was like zero skill gap in my opinion. But I think there is such thing as going too far with it, to the point where it's kind of similar to the conversations we have about zombies, but like it goes in a direction where you don't want to become a good player. You don't even want to play the game enough to get to that point, because once you get to that point, you're like, this isn't fun anymore, so you stop playing. And like, is it really worth it to have a bunch of new players that play like once a week and that's it, instead of your hardcore player base just quitting? Like, I don't think it's a good look. And I think the reason they're making changes now is because Black Ops 7, I mean, it's still going to sell really well, let's be honest, even if they didn't make this change. But like, they were losing a lot of people. Like, there was a lot of negativity around COD, and it was not looking good for them. So they said, okay, changing this will not only make it so all the streamers and people talking about COD Online are happy, but it could even affect the casuals, because who knows, maybe they'll have fun regardless, because they have to test it out to see that. We don't know, because they haven't actually had that happen for a long time without strict skill-based matchmaking. And all the streamers being more positive about the game is good for the game as well, because more people are going to be interested if the streamers are more positive. So it really is something that they're really only doing because of all the negativity, but I think it's going to be good for the franchise overall, because skill-based matchmaking, the way it was not, I don't think it was healthy. I don't think it was healthy at all, even for casuals at all, because again, it's fooling them into thinking they're good, and then it's like they end up actually getting good, and then suddenly they don't like the game anymore. Because again, skill-based matchmaking is not bad players get matched with bad players and good players get matched with good players. It's your recent game's performance. That's what at least Exclusive Ace says. I'm not 100% sure, but if it's like that, then it's like, well, yeah, if you start getting good, it's just going to start punishing you for it. That's not a rewarding feeling to be like, oh my god, I'm now doing shit all of a sudden because I've been doing good. And it's like, I don't know. It just kind of keeps, it's just a whole back and forth of that, and it's not fun to deal with. I think the skill-based matchmaking they had like in Advanced Warfare, that was more like skill-based, more based on your KD. But that also wasn't really good either, because people took advantage of that shit. You know how many people were going in lobbies and like exploding themselves with grenades just so they can get better lobbies? It was so funny. I'm probably gonna grind through the campaign day one. I want to see what endgame is all about. That's why I wish we had early access campaign, because I want to do that too, but I'm not gonna, because I gotta play zombies day one. I gotta, right? So I'm not gonna get to play zombies, or I'm not gonna get to play campaign at least a few days later. See ya, Jude. Appreciate you checking out the stream. What are your thoughts on BO7 now that you've played all 6 maps? Really good. It's a really good multiplayer. The most fun I've had in a multiplayer in a while. But it depends on the few things. I hope that they keep the whole, you know, reduced skill-based matchmaking thing, but I also hope they make changes to other things. I want the time to kill to be a little slower, honestly, but I don't know if I need that. I just would hope that. Dexterity should probably be by default. Looping streak should be by default as well. Like a couple changes like that, but nothing huge. Overall, it's really good. The maps are really good. I don't have a lot of criticisms for the maps. They're really, really good. Toshin's the only one I'm iffy on, but I would say it's not a bad map. I'm just a little iffy on it. Oh my god, we just did a loop-de-loop. Holy shit. Dude, you guys aren't even letting the enemies like get out of their spawn. You guys are destroying them before they can do anything. Save some kills for the rest of us.
Then requesting UAV overflight.
I'm about to flip the spawns again, I think.
UAV mission.
Yeah, we flipped the spawns like 4 times in the matter of like 2 seconds, or a matter of like 30 seconds.
Threat located.
Okay, why am I trying to kill across the map with this thing?
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Okay, what am I doing? This is not a cross map kind of gun.
Authorizing UAV mission.
I guess you could use it like that.
Surveillance overflight.
EA buyout for Activision, or what is EA buying? I haven't heard about that actually. What happened with that? Or is someone gonna buy EA?
Check 50%.
Hardpoint locked down.
Then requesting UAV overflight.
Hopefully some BO2 and 3 and BO4 zombie map remasters. I don't know. I'm so mixed on that because it's like I don't really need to see remastered maps for zombies. I want new maps, but like it also depends on the mechanics because like if curse mode's good, it's a little different, I guess. But like imagine we didn't have curse mode. Like the idea of seeing like a map like Mob of the Dead come back with like the new mechanics, honestly, like kind of makes me like gag a little, but in the nicest way possible. I just don't think I'd care about that. But with curse mode, it would be obviously a lot better, I guess.
On my AO.
Depends how curse mode is, I guess. I don't know. I just want to see new maps more than anything, though. If they want to do that later, maybe sure. But like, I don't know. I feel like they've been doing so much like nostalgia baiting type stuff. I just kind of see a lot of new content. New content with classic mechanics. That's all I need. Oh God.
Available for tasking.
Hardpoint located.
UAV standing by.
Ow!
UAV available for tasking.
Did they all leave the lobby yet? No.
Hardpoint is active.
I'm like getting ready for them to leave the
Give me
lobby.
a UAV.
UAV above. Sensors are capturing your objective.
Slow down.
Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
Hardpoint locked down.
Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball.
UAV tasking.
Oh God.
Hostile ground crew.
Oof.
Front 5.
No!
Tasking request received. We're done.
I love how I physically ducked in real life.
Threat eliminated. Hostile EMP grenade.
Hardpoint identified.
I know this dude's gonna peek.
Confirming hunter killer mission.
No, he's not gonna peek.
Hardpoint active.
Dude, where are they? Are they all back there still?
Then requesting UAV overflight.
I'm just waiting for spawns to flip. Because I know it's coming. The dreaded spawn flip.
Check your damn fire, fucker.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Oh, come on! Oh, no. The Saudi company did big ass transaction. Oh, to buy EA? Oh, I didn't know about that. I mean, I don't know what it'll actually mean though. I feel like I can't predict what these things mean, to be honest. Like when Activision was bought by Microsoft, I was like, oh, this is gonna be this and this, and I don't know. Just a lot of the things I was expecting never end up happening. So I don't know. Even like the Xbox on Game Pass, I still can't believe they've literally only put 4 CODs on Game Pass. And how long have they had them for? Like over a year now? Like, why have we not seen more CODs on Game Pass? That's crazy to me. And why was World War II chosen of all games? That was the randomest thing. Just let's put COD World War II on Game Pass, and that's it. And then what makes no sense too is there's so many periods of time where like COD wasn't doing so well, like there wasn't a lot of people playing, or like people weren't really that interested in COD. Would have been perfect times to put some CODs on Game Pass. Perfect time. People would be a little bit less.
Ropes. Don't let 'em fucking
It would give the current COD a little less pressure, you know. They just didn't bother.
UAV mission.
UAV perimeter established.
I think Black Ops 6 season, like during Christmas was a perfect time actually, because people were hating Black Ops 6 during Christmas time. That'd been a great time. Drop BO2 on Game Pass or drop Black Ops 4 or whatever. I don't know.
Hardpoint identified.
People would shut up for a little bit and they would enjoy it because that's what happened. That's what happened when World War II was on Game Pass. We all played World War II for 3 days straight. That's all we played. Everyone was talking about that.
Hardpoint active. Hostile UAV established above.
It's a good tool to, like, you know, I don't know. Fact of the matter is, even though the way to retain a player is to let them get kills, I don't know how you do that when they keep getting crapped on every game. It's an impossible task. Well, here's the thing. I think that should be their goal then. Their goal shouldn't be, or that shouldn't be their goal then, to let players get as many kills as possible, or like players get some kills, because you shouldn't make a game designed in a way to where it's only fun if you're doing good, because then what's the point, you know? Like, you want to have fun even if you're getting shit on. And I think COD, honestly, it's the main weakness of this game, or this franchise, is that, yeah, it's really not that fun if you're getting shit on. I can think of so many games that are fun regardless if you're getting shit on or not, regardless if you're getting shit on or if you're doing the shitting. Here's an example. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Random example, but I've always thought of this because that game is the game that needed skill-based matchmaking more than anything else, because no, it needed a ranked mode. That's what it needed, not necessarily like skill-based matchmaking. But there was the Hero Showdown mode where it was like a 2v2 with lightsabers, right? Or I guess you didn't have to use lightsabers, but I always like to use lightsabers. It was only fun if the other players were good, though. I swear, it was never fun if you were playing against really shitty players. So like that game, it was just as fun, you know, actually winning than as it was losing, as long as the other player was equally as good as you. COD's not like that, though. COD is so kill-based. It's so much about getting kills, getting streaks, to the point where, like, yeah, people aren't going to have fun if they're not getting a lot of kills. And that should be the issue that they try to solve. Not, oh, let's make sure everyone can get kills then. No, make it so even if you're getting absolutely clumped, you're still having some level of fun. And I think there's ways of doing that. I think pushing people's motivation and care towards winning games as opposed to getting kills is one of the main ways. Because how many kills you're going to get in a match is going to fluctuate. Whether you're going to win or lose a match, it's 50-50. So as long as they can make it so winning a match is just as rewarding as getting a lot of kills, then we're good. Like, that is the #1 thing they should be focusing on. But they don't do that. Like, winning games means nothing in COD. It really does. Like, there's not, you get extra XP. Nobody gives a shit about that. Maybe there's a couple daily challenges about getting wins, but that's about it. There should be like a whole round-the-clock system where if you get a certain amount of wins, you get a free bundle or something. Like every 100 wins, you get a free bundle or something like that. I don't know. That should be their goal, because that would get people to care. So if I play a game and I go 12-24, honestly, I might still have fun if I won that game, because it means I tried my ass off, tried to play the objective, and even if we lost, at least I felt, okay, well, at least we tried. But getting shit on because you're trying to get a lot of kills, that's not a good feeling. So yeah, I agree with you, but I think, like, the solution shouldn't be to just make everyone get kills. It should be, how do we find a way for people to have fun regardless of if they're getting kills or not, you know? And I think party games is a good way to do it too. A lot of removing disbanding lobbies is huge, because I think that rivalry between players is important. You're more likely to retain a rivalry with players, and then again, if you do bad, you're still gonna have fun because that competition part of it is rewarding, you know?
Enemy UAV detected.
And I do think visuals matter as well, but it's definitely not as important. You're right. I don't know. I'm begging them to add points coming out of your points counter again. That better be a HUD option, but I don't know. We'll see. I thought they were gonna have a unique HUD for the first gameplay we saw of the game, and they didn't. So I mean, you know, we'll see. I know the HUD things are coming, but I just don't know what they're gonna actually be like fully. Yeah, we're getting cooked now. I think some of my last game tonight, though, I didn't realize how late it was getting. I got some stuff I gotta do tonight, so I gotta probably finish after this game.
You are incoming. Hostile counter UAV above. Got the hard point.
I don't know if we're gonna stream multiplayer tomorrow, though. I'm pretty busy tomorrow as well, so probably no stream tomorrow. Unless, I don't know, I might find time if they add something new, but I don't think they're gonna add anything new. We'll see.
Enemy CUAV established overhead. Enemy UAV detected.
should bring back the RK5. I think the last pistol that's supposed to come to the launch of the game is supposed to be a burst pistol, so it'll probably be like the RK5 is my guess.
UAV standing by.
Oh, poor guy.
UAV available for tasking.
Jumped right out the map.
The field took the hard point.
TACOM, get me a
They're requesting
UAV.
UAV overflight.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Hard point is active.
Ooh.
Got the hard point.
Of course I start doing good right when the game's about to end.
UAV tasking.
I was kind of getting clapped this match, but
UAV fuel check 50%.
now I'm actually kind of feasting.
Clean work.
Yeah, we weren't doing that good that match.
Damn, I think I
Never
might
give
be.
up.
Ugh.
Never in doubt.
You play on PlayStation 5? No, I play on Xbox Series X. There has been some server issues, but I guess it's a beta. I think that's kind of inevitable, but hopefully it's all fixed with launch. There's definitely been less lag in this mosh pit, though.
Starting to come together.
Cam, you got 91 kills. What the fuck, man? MWT, my most played MP. Don't take advice from me. You never think that. Like, the type of player you are, I would think like BO4 was your game, because like I feel like BO4 was like the like sweat fest like skill gap game, which I like that about it though. I do. All right, I will see you all later. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Hopefully you all had a great day. And yeah, I can't believe we streamed for 2 hours. I thought that felt like an hour maybe at max. This game's just really addicting though. That's about it.